let's see. All right, we got everything up and running. Cool. So, good evening, everyone. It's Rocky here. Hopefully, you're having a good night on this Monday. As you can tell, we are going to be doing some random spins of this wheel here to figure out what game I should play tonight, because I cannot decide, because Kami, Kiku, Gal, and I are taking a break from Borderlands for the holidays. I assume the holidays, it makes more sense that way, to give ourselves some time to just play different games, take a break. Hi, Grape. And we are going to take this small break for like a week or 3. And we'll pick up Borderlands 2 eventually. Oh. Cool. Excuse me. So, for those joining in, we are going to spin this wheel. We have a few games on the list. Slay the Spire, Blacktail, System Shock, Tomb Raider, the 2015 version? The redo. Just see about playing Thank Goodness You're Here, maybe. I'll add it to the list. Never heard of it. There, it's added to the list, Dylan. I think I have that on my list. Hold on. Store. Oh, no, I don't. Could have sworn I got it.
Oh, hello there, young man.
Thank goodness, that good news.
Thank goodness you're here. If you're looking for something to do.
I've been sucking this python.
Interesting. Goofy story game. I'm down for some goofing. Yeah, I'm down for some goofing. Yeah. So we're going to spin the wheel and see what happens. I have Slay the Spire, Blacktail, System Shock, Tomb Raider, Prey, Greedfall, Doom 2016, Castle Crashers, Balatro, Potato Skyrim. Love it so much, it gets to laugh at me every single time you play through it. Hey, as long as you enjoy the game, dude. Potato Skyrim, what I mean by that is Vanilla Skyrim. Gory, which is a 3D action extreme sports game that I found that was really cute. Cat with snowboard, that's all you need to know. Jazz Punk, really quirky game that I remember seeing Septiceye and Mark play a couple years ago. That was funny. Session, Skate Simulator, I love that game. It's a chill game. Tainted Grail, Tales of Iron 1, Sniper, Ghost Warrior, Contracts 1, Teardown, and Thank Goodness You're Here. So we are going to spin the wheel and see what we gonna get. Greedfall. Okay. I haven't played that game in a minute. I got it. I tried it out on Game Pass like a year or 2 ago. I played it for a little bit of time, and it was fun. I remember it being a very interesting game. Tales of Iron is great. I have it. I haven't played it yet, but I want to. So we're gonna see. I can already tell, considering the time and things, we're not gonna get that far in this game from what I can recall. But we shall see what happens. So let me go ahead and update some information here. If I can spell. Oh, damn. Wow, that is saying something. Okay, a little behind the scenes thing here. I'm updating the category for Twitch, and it has it as when I update the category. Widget. Analytics settings. Fucking tell me about my bitrate, YouTube. Like, I appreciate it, but damn. Alright. No, we can keep that information. We're fine. Although, since we're here, might as well see what. Crank this motherfucker. Whee! It wants 6,800. Let's go 6,900. Boom. Audio bit rate. I know 256 is a good number. Video encoder. 2.64. Encoder presets. Slow. Good quality. Yeah, it's good enough for me. Alright, let's see if that goes in an interesting way. I'm gonna not stall any longer, and we're gonna get Greedfall started up. Yeah, like I said, I played this game for a little bit. It was fun. Game by spiders. Alright, the better question now that I think about it. Desktop audio. Where are... There it is. Brightness setting. Clearly visible. Let's go... Ooh, that's a little dark. Let's go with that. Options. Video. Borders window. 1080p. Screen selection. VSync enabled. Presets. High. High. Tutorials enabled. Subtitles, yes. Subtitle size. Sure. UI, exploration. Changes. Control options. Sensitivity. Camera effects. Y-axis. Controls. Shortcuts, camera, confirm, parry, second attack, attack, switch weapons, put weapon away, advanced shortcuts. Alright. New game. Yeah, new game. Normal, easy, discovery. This game mode allows you to enjoy the adventure without having to develop your character's skills and equipment. Your character's resistance make them almost invincible, and their increased damage makes it easier to defeat enemies quickly and experience the adventure without constraints. How nice of them. Versus extreme mode, which is enemies are quicker, more numerous, more lethal than ever. Select this game mode if you're looking for the challenge. Challenge. Equipment and crafting, player battle. Enemies are stronger. Enemies are weaker, less aggressive in this game. This mode is perfect for players who wish to experience the adventure without spending too much time. Hey, Austin. No, we already spun the wheel, dude. We're playing Greedfall tonight. Yeah, you already missed the wheel spin. We spun and it landed on Greedfall, so... Do I want to have a little pep in my step with the adventure, or do I just want to go full discovery mode with it? Yeah, sorry, dude. Yeah, there were a couple of different games in it. So we good. Let's go easy mode. Why not? Hopefully everyone's having a good day so far for this Monday. It does not feel like Christmas is next fucking week. I'm not scared.
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Like this?
Yes, yes. The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There! Now, hold the pose.
My man. Oh, right. I think I remember it's, lore reason why his face is fucked up like that. Yeah. I'm gonna be real. I just kind of want to just go for the generic route and just... Firearms, one-handed blades. Oh yeah, I forgot guns are in this game. Starting skills, one-handed heavy weapons, one-handed blades, firearms. Meat gun. Craftsmanship, vigor, recommended attributes, strength and endurance. Science lockpicking, set elemental trap, firearms, one-handed blades, accuracy and agility. No think. Oh, I can pick multiple? Interesting. No, I gotta only pick one. Fuck. Oh, I tried. Remaining points, endurance, accuracy. Let's see. Endurance level, maximum life and balance, tribute required wear heaviest armors. Life points plus 100, balance plus 20%. Accuracy plus 10 plus 10. Willpower increases mana 100 and duration is 1 more second. Mental power. We're not dealing with magic, so we're not gonna worry about that. Strong. Agility. Let's go with endurance. Riz. Talents. We got charisma. We've got science. We've got lockpicking. We've got intuition. Craftsmanship. Vigor. This is maximum attack capacity, electricity, recover. HP magic. You know what? Let's go vigor. Why not? We ball.
Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lady, out of my mouth.
How's audio sounding to everyone? Does it
Your
sound good?
particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
We have nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry. I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Telemi and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name. I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lady. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir, truly. I must be going.
My lady, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
You have a cool outfit. I forget, are they supposed to be Spaniard? No. It's a combination of English and Spanish, if I remember correctly.
Hey! Green blood!
Kurt!
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as your goal.
Enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see. Fight with honor!
Okay. Tactical pause, left bumper, pause the game, allow you to choose your next action. Interesting. You'll be able to access spells, skills, and potions to use directly or assigned to a shortcut. Can we just keep going? Ooh, damn. Okay.
Me who thought myself a competent weapons master.
It's becoming a little hard to believe.
Don't add insult to injury. This is humiliating enough. We'll need to get you through the basics, or you risk getting your feathers plucked at the first sign of trouble.
That could definitely come in handy.
In that case, Otto here is going to be your training partner. Go! Fight with honor!
Yay. Gun?
Chicken?
Yeah, so what about that? Physical armor. Lose yourself a shield, health bar, armor absorbs physical damage. To break an enemy's armor, you can use an impact weapon or certain traps. Magic attacks ignore armor. Interesting. state that allows you to use special attacks that inflict bonus damage and make enemies lose their balance. A segmented meter that fills up as you attack an enemy, cast a spell, or parry attacks from enemies will allow you to see your fury level. When the meter reaches the first level, a visual effect will appear on your character's hands.
Come on, if you dare! Come on, you chicken! Come and fight!
It appears we've brushed up on the basics.
Yay.
It does. And I'd like to be on my way. I've quite the list of things to do before we depart.
Indeed. Remember that you can always train in our barracks on the island if you're feeling rusty.
Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
On the contrary, I am thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsillon are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Don't tell me the old school teacher is competing against me. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I've no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for a celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
Mama. If I remember right, Mother is ill.
What is this?
Yep.
Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
Mother, I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill.
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort to know my daughter has left on a mission to heal her people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here, take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
Damn, to be just boarded up in a room like that all day? Wow. I knew she was ill. I forgot how ill she exactly was. Damn. Aww. I know this is basically just a starting outfit, but I really love this sort of outfit. This sort of look. That's why I really love the Fable games so much, is like with the tricorn hats or ones like this. Oh, wait. This is an Aussie hat. Not a Shaco. No, it's an Aussie. It's got the side thing. I I remember having those in marching band. Not to such an extent of the curve, but still. Those sorts of hats are cool. Whoa. I forgot how actually big this world is. Damn. What is up,
Kurt.
my dude?
It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You were right. Maybe he is already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier located?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Team. Gert. Gert is melee combat master and wears heavy armors. Oh, wow, I forgot how many skills there are for things. And team, confirm and quit. Vendor.
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Thélème and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but it is certainly worthy of inspection.
Alright, Kurt's following. Baller. God, this really is like they threw European, Spanish, and French influences like together on things. I love the outfit. I love the hat. Tricorn hats are really cool. I don't know why. They just are to me. The tri-tips. There's Kurt. Codex. Desorder. Equipment. Hat. You spelled hat. So we got there. Necklace. No cape. Yo, I can get a fucking cape. That's baller. Kurt. So, old rusty saber. Hammer. Regulation pistol. Oh wow. Map. Okay, it really is just we go down and around, down and around. So we got there, then there. Okay, I forgot how much you can actually do in the opening area. Wow. Region and thingy.
To my help! And down to the others!
All these brutes, they aren't worth tuppence. All these brutes, they aren't worth tuppence.
Taking everything. Fuck it. Taking your boots, jacket, and your motorcycle. I forgot why they attacked. Let's see. Do. No, we're gonna keep the good hat. No. And then keep it there. Might as well. Might as well go for the stuff that has buffs. Oh, wow. Oh. I forgot how actually big this game is. Wow. Because, like, we're here. And we only have so much to do. But it still feels like a lot. I forgot, why do those people not like us? Where are my stats at? I might as well save. Alright, we're fine. We fine, we fine. I remember vaguely playing this game and having stuff like what to do. Let's see. Map. Alright, I am going to right here. Okay. Ooh, stuff. You're not saying shit. This game does look pretty solid still, because this game came out a couple of years ago. Like, I know it's been a handful of years. Might as well talk to this guy first.
Good day, Excellency.
Lady de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tir Fredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it, and perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that, but I'm sure that my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You were hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do. Could you tell me anything about Thélème?
It would be a pleasure. As you already know, our glorious nation is guided by our faith. We follow the teachings of Matthias, our founder and greatest prophet, and give thanks each day to the Luminous for having gifted us magic. The high dignitaries of Thélème are at the same time our spiritual guides, advocates, and grand mages.
I've heard say that dissensions have appeared recently in your nation.
Ah, you must certainly be speaking about the debates that have divided the Ordo Luminous and the more political orders. The Lord Luminous has an extremely pure vision of our faith and applies the words of our saint very strictly. But other, more open-minded factions exist within our nation.
Open-mindedness isn't
They
bad.
believe that a less rigid dialectic would attract souls more readily to our faith. But their differences are purely theoretical, and do not threaten the cohesion of our nation, I assure you.
What is your point of view on the relations between our two nations?
As ambassador of Thélème, I can only rejoice at the mention of our commercial treaties. We appreciate as well the welcome that your uncle gave to our missionaries. Thanks to your support, more and more believers wander your lands. The congregation is our most precious ally. To be perfectly honest, we have only two complaints: that heresy is tolerated, and that your treaties with the Bridge Alliance are maintained.
How goes the conflict with the Bridge Alliance?
Your territory is, alas, the only one that has been spared from the ravages of war on the continent. We fight on every front, without great success, one must say. But what other choice do we have? These so-called savants not only refuse the light, but are determined in their fight against it.
And on Tirfredi?
To my knowledge, no one has yet seen any serious fighting. The Bridge have succeeded in provoking the natives there, and have their hands full keeping them at bay. Which leaves us greater latitude to settle peacefully and pursue our mission of conversion.
Sorry, I was answering a message.
How is Thélème faring on Tirfredi?
We built a marvelous city, San Matthias, on the western coast of the island. Did you know that certain historians believe that it might well have been the final resting place of our prophet? Our missionaries there are a multitude. Not a day passes without new islanders joining our sacred faith. Of course, there are certain pockets of resistance. There is talk of a demonic cult, disgusting creatures. But I am confident that the Ordo Luminous will be able to put an end to these horrors. And we have tremendous hopes that the entire native population will join our ranks.
Buddy. That is not going to happen.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, Desade.
You are at most going to be able to get a handful of people. No more. Unless you take them by force, and that's a different story, and that would make you the enemy. Alright. Oh, wow. Let's see, some lore on the continent of Gassain. Serene is the biggest city in the merchant congregation and one of the most important ports on the continent. It's a very old city that sea trade has long made rich, but it is also the ultimate diplomatic city thanks to the neutrality of the congregation. You can find everything you can imagine here. People from all over the world come together, and its markets are full of the most exotic goods. For over a century, Serene's splendor radiated, attracting the best artists and philosophers of the time, despite the appearance of the Malachor. But since a little over 20 years, the deterioration of the congregation's relations with the Nauts and an aggravated epidemic have drastically reduced its prestige and population. Today, Serene is a city that barely survives by clinging desperately to its past splendor. Neat.
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself.
But
you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that, I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Teofredi. My cousin Constantine is taking office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
Would you be so kind as to tell me what you know about the Bridge Alliance?
With pleasure. A legate needs to know the history and strengths of her allies.
Oh boy,
the
here we go.
alliance was sealed by several nations of the Bridge around 200 years ago. The greatest of our cities, Al-Sad, became the capital, and a council formed from the different nations now rules. This union was originally put into place to better resist the appetites for conquering our neighbors. But our ancestors quickly realized that the union had also strengthened us economically and culturally. And of course, exchanges in knowledge were strongly encouraged from the outset. Today, it is by no means an overstatement to claim that the Bridge Alliance leads our world in science and exploration. Each day, we push the limits of our understanding further in each and every domain.
Could you give me your understanding of the relations between the congregation and the Bridge?
Our relations hang essentially on the quality of our trade and commerce. The exchanges are very profitable, especially on the cultural front. I will not hide from you that we have hoped you would join our number for quite some time.
Thank you for
But
the
your
honesty.
princes insist on maintaining a neutral stance between the congregation and the other nations on the continent. It is by all means a respectable position, even if it means you also trade with our enemies.
The Bridge Alliance has been on Teofredi for much longer than we have. What can you tell me?
It is true that we founded Hikmet, our newest city, around 15 years ago now. Alas, I haven't been able to go there myself. I can only tell you what others have reported to me. It is a luxurious island. An enormous dead volcano thrones in its center. The vegetation is extremely varied, and the fauna wondrous. We discovered animals that we had never ever seen before. Some are bigger than houses. But they're not the only occupants of the island. A savage and crude people also live there, who speak an incomprehensible language. But you shall discover all of this for yourself soon enough.
And what of your war with Thélème?
It has been dragging on. In fact, it has been dragging on for years. It is madness. If those bigots hadn't gotten it in their heads to convert the entire continent, we wouldn't be in this situation. But that's the way of the world. We shall not waver, whether here or on Tiafredi.
Have you been fighting battles there as well?
From what I've been told, Thélème has wisely and tastefully built their colony far from our city. Direct conflicts are in fact quite rare. But one day they will inevitably take place.
One of these days. One of these days, we're gonna kick your fucking ass.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lady de Sade.
Alright, let's see. Gotta go back. Alright, let's... Let's go find a smuggler. Negotiate the vendor. Find shops. Okay, we're gonna have some fun. Is very pretty.
The merchant is there.
Good day, my lady. How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refuse to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, madam. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, madam. I'm just an agent, and I'm only obeying orders.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain, it's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders? Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You were demanding a second payment, but refused to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
I don't got enough to offer a bribe. Fine.
I don't think you understand who you were dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lady de Sardet, niece of the Prince d'Orsay, and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion and theft. You know as well as I that the Congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That's a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise without delay, unless you'd rather your master is hung, and that you finish your days in prison.
As you request, my lady. I shall go immediately and ask that these crates be delivered to the attendant.
Now that's a wise decision.
Thank you. I was beginning to think this would never end. You're certainly honoring your new title. Bravo! The quartermaster must be expecting us.
Quartermaster in Serene. Might as well. I forgot it. Excuse me. I forgot I damn you. Oh, hello.
To the others!
Come on, fight, you bloody cowards!
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Right. Onward then. Coins.
Come on! Citizens of Serene, come to me! You won't regret this miraculous opportunity. Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still, this little vial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malachor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malachor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A file only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malachor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take two.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
And if we had a word with him, I wonder if he'll serve us the same routine.
finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Are there any nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. You will feel nothing but an intense sense of well-being.
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now. I saw you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
I remember this being a little interesting to get to deal with. I think I have to go around. Yeah, it's... Right, I gotta go back out and around. So here and then around. Key. No key. Folder. Weird outcomes of the Alliance who rented a room upstairs specifically asked us not to clean it during his stay. This old fool must not want us to accidentally break his vials or something. Sleeping in his filth, this customer's always right.
To my help, and death to the others!
I like gun. Gun, good weapon. Ooh, chest. Boink. Hat. Ooh, coat. Boots. Ooh, hammer. Mace. Got the hammer. Excuse me. Kurt, what do you got? Zweihänder. Nice.
Greenblood, do you need something?
I must leave you.
Duster.
Have you finally made up your mind?
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I am gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right.
Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
Find him, before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
Good day, Tavern Keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
How is business going these days?
It's picking up. We've not seen many new customers, but of late, things are looking better. The Malicor and the neighbouring wars have dampened commerce. The epidemic still rages, but the possibility of finding a cure on that island has given people something to hope for. Now that we have a city there, quite a few seafarers come by to spend their wages.
Has the Malicor really put a damper on your business?
More than a damper. They were soaked. When the sickness began to spread, a wave of panic followed in its wake.
Of course.
Stopped going out of their homes. They were afraid. I was close to closing shop, I tell you. And then, thankfully, the alchemists of the bridge said that you couldn't just catch it like that. People were still distrustful, as is their nature, but they are leaving home again. It's a start. I also lost quite a few regular customers. Dead or too scared to venture back. Yeah, but that's nothing new to you. The city would have sunk in the water if not for trade with the new isle.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Motherfucker is back in there. Alright.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that's found you. Have you seen the mob that's gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he's the one who sent me.
Sahin. Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me, coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that. but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set off a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I was unfortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy, to criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malachor, they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace, and earned Sahin's hatred. Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. I mean, the mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you are hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, my lady?
I don't like having choices like this. It's like, on the one hand, I can respect man's decision. Hold on. Damn, I can't pause. I can respect the man's decision to be faithful about this, but at the same time, he did pitch a fit over snake oil.
I'm sorry, but I don't trust you. I'm going to deliver you to Dr. Sahin.
My lady, I beg you to spare me.
I've heard enough. You are under arrest.
How unjust.
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sade.
I tracked down your man near the Coin Guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say that I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated. He is hiding in a room in the Coin Guard Tavern.
Why didn't you have him arrested?
Angry citizens have gathered round the building. They have sworn to avenge themselves after discovering his fraud. I decided it better to avoid the mob. But if you wish to capture him alive, I advise you to hurry.
Governor Buren will be happy to learn that a legate with great assiduity will soon be joining the island of Tir Fredi. Thank you for your help, Excellency, and allow me to offer you this modest present for your voyage.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lady de Sade.
Hey, Bowler! Now to deal with some of the other shit. Straight ahead. Ooh, nice transition.
Lady de Sade, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes, we were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished, Kurt.
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier 4D as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And
Yeah,
we've
right
already
there.
lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, now, if he finds an alternative solution that is less, illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
You seem like a whiny little bitch. Don't know why. Getting the vibe. I might as well get the other one out of the way. Oh no, they're in the same area. Here's you.
If you had any idea who I am. Open up, imbeciles! I have a ship to catch!
Do you hear that?
Yes, that's Constantine's voice. It's coming from the upper floor. Sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
What a waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows.
It's blocked. It's not possible just now.
Damn. All right. Oh, sorry, dude. Don't come back.
This man is going to bring the guard out if he keeps shouting like that. We should have gotten rid of him.
Don't be an idiot. It's obvious that he's a noble, a rich man. He needed to be taught a lesson, but it's better we grab some. With all those posters we posted, someone with deep pockets will show up sooner or later to liberate the rooster. Oh, he's making a great deal of noise. We could knock him out, or gag him.
To my help! And death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Bastards. Oh, so much for being smooth. We still got the job done.
Locked.
Well, this has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress!
Constantine, it's me!
My fair cousin! Oh, my lucky star, always there to pull me out of my fight.
I do what I can. We are departing soon. Your father wasn't pleased by your absence this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me? You know what he thinks of me.
He cares about you. I know that. He appointed you governor, didn't he?
He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment. Enough said. Today we set sail for adventure.
Companion equipment. Select Constantine from the inventory screen. Equip Constantine with his outfit, old embroidered doublet.
If you only knew how these river scum treated me. Do me a courtesy, fair cousin. Now that we stand boldly alongside the brave Kurt, let's give them their money's worth.
There's no one left to pay, Your Highness. The brave Kurt and your cousin have already settled the books.
Really now? What a shame. I would have loved to have seen that. We've nothing left to do then than to board our ship. An adventure awaits us at the end of the street.
What's the other thing? Am I just stupid, or did I literally forget something? Alright, I gave him a shit already then. Cool. Wait, so that means... Never mind. Yoink. Damn. Oh well. Fine. That's all one and the same.
Is your hat out of style? Does your best build
Craftsmanship allows you to carry weapons and armor. Science allows you to create potions and traps. Guess we didn't try. Let us see what we got here now.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. Some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sardet, the prince's niece. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship. Not a boat.
Apologies.
Constantine d'Orsay, future governor of Tir Freddy. I'm enchanted, Captain. I am eager to board your ship.
Enchanted as well, Your Highness. I hope you enjoy your voyage.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Nords, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
This Jonas, does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavio and Laura.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them over there, in port.
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the formalities are long. So, unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel...
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates, after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed bridge troll. He's gotten into his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass contraband over to Tir Freddy. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse, and noted on the manifest, will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until the next ship sets sail.
Sorry, Kurt. At least we tried.
The commander is gonna have my head. I'm sure that's what he wanted in giving me this impossible task.
In that case, we're going to have to doctor the manifest ourselves. It must be at the Harbour Master's office. Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine passengers.
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
A smuggler? Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses. May I ask you, why the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
A couple of heretics are planning on leaving Serene. The ambassador of Ptolemy has entrusted me with the job of capturing them.
Happy to see that you trust me enough to seek my counsel in the affair. Just so happens that I heard someone talking about the couple. The Cardinal's men are far from discreet. They're making quite some ruckus, asking to search our warehouses. We, of course, refused entry. Only the Nords have access. I'm sorry, Your Excellency, but I'm certain your potential stowaways aren't far. But we won't allow you to make a search to grab them. Not officially.
at least.
What do you mean?
That discretion and malice are often more useful than titles and words.
Be back soon, Captain.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a Captain Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
Yes, of course.
You have any idea how to get in there without being noticed?
Let's take a look around the building. We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
If you wore a Naut uniform and you were able to keep your mark hidden from them, they might let us in. Unless we just offered them a drink. These sailors rarely refuse one.
I see where this is headed. If we drop a little soporific in their glasses, the way will be clear. I'll just need to find the proper ingredients. But it's doable.
Or we don't do that.
I've seen a few escapes.
Are you the smuggler?
You snuck yourself in here just to ask me that question? If this is some sort of trick to get me to admit to some crime, you are truly twisted.
You can see for yourself that I'm no Naut. Come now. Are you the one I'm looking for?
I'm already locked up. What more do I risk? Yes, I am a smuggler. But I'm not the only one in this city.
I'm searching for a couple fleeing Thélème. They are trying to leave the city discreetly. Have they contacted you?
You certainly can't imagine I'm going to answer you without getting something in exchange. I don't really think of my clients as kin, but I'd never betray any of them for free.
A real saint you are. How about your freedom in exchange for your loyalty? Tell me where I can find them and I'll open this cage.
That works for me. Your two Telemites are hidden in a warehouse behind this very prison. They must be waiting for me. But you might want to be quick about it. If the Nauts get their hands on them, they'll find themselves in this same cage.
Thank you.
Anytime. And these doors? You're gonna open them, right? Come on now. Let me out. You promised. Please.
I don't have the key.
To my help! And death to the others!
Oops. We're gonna do that again.
Where is the manifest to be found?
I've already been to the port authorities. They keep the official documents upstairs.
To my help! And death!
Alright. Alright. I don't want to do this. But, unfortunately, I am getting pretty tired. As much as I would love to keep playing, and as much as I want to try and tough it out like until 10 o'clock like I normally do, I don't have the strength in me to keep doing it, because I don't have the motivation of the crew to keep me going. Sorry, but I do have work in the morning, so that is Greedfall. There's a lot more to this game than what I have just shown you in the hour and some change that I've played, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I shall be back on Wednesday. I may have a couple of ideas of what to do Wednesday. It's either going to be gaming, going to be writing, or just maybe, if I get the gear that I need in, I might see about maybe, excuse me, maybe doing a drumming related stream. How about that sound? Doing something music related, talking about that time in my life, and maybe even showing you guys some stuff. Who knows? We'll see. But if you like what you saw, hopefully you all have a good night. Support me on the following pages of Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, Blue Sky, YouTube. I have a coffee as well. And actually, before I forget, where is it? No, not that one. Not that one. Can't you tell I'm a professional? There it is. Friendly reminder, as always, my content is sponsored by the good people at W Energy. I said it before, I'll say it again. I shall keep saying it until I am blue in the face. W is good shit. It is legit. It works. And currently they have some cool collabs going on right now with Solo Leveling and Chainsaw Man. So if you want to get yourself some cool stuff, go to w.gg and order yourself some gear and use code RockyOwl at checkout for 10% off your entire order. So, until next time, hopefully you all have a good night, and I'll see you all on Wednesday. And friendly reminder, as always, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays are my streaming nights. 9 p.m. No, excuse me. 9 p.m. is my end time. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is the start. 9 p.m. is the end. Except for Mondays, when Kami and the crew and I are all streaming together for, looting and shooting in Borderlands. Those streams are 7 to 10. But enough rambling for me. As you heard me yawning, I'm tired. So the owl going into sleep mode. So hopefully you all have a good night. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, I shall see you next time. Bye.